Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water. With Pat McSherry.
All right, what a fish.
And Andy Fiocca.
Wow. Get the colors on this fish.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst, and on today's episode, we're really going to be talking about all that's changed since our last episode. When we last fished, we had very limited ice across a lot of the ice belt, and now we're really experiencing some of winter's worst conditions as far as temperatures are concerned. But that's actually a good thing for us. What it's going to do in the coming weeks, it's going to open up lots of opportunities for us, to the point where we might even get a chance to fish Lake Erie. So what we're doing today, we're going to be fishing in Wisconsin. We're going to be fishing with a new co-host here at In-Depth Outdoors. His name is PJ Vick. He's kind of a friend of the In-Depth Outdoors family, if you will. A great guy. I've had a chance to fish with him in the summer, off camera. I think he's going to be a great addition here to In-Depth Outdoors. And we're heading to the Fox River in De Pere, Wisconsin. We're going to be targeting walleyes. And the reason we chose this location is very simple. Extremely cold conditions, high winds. What can you do but hunker down in the bunker and just let that thermal ice house hold some heat and hope that the fish come to us. So that's our approach. We're on the Fox River with PJ Vick today on In-Depth Outdoors.
There. Ooh, he hit that one good.
Yes, he did. He ain't very big, but he clobbered it. Oh, he's a lot nicer than I thought. Come here, you. Boy, one little pinprick hook in his snoot.
Yeah.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah, really nice fish.
That guy came up a long way. Oh, I tell you what, I like being out on the ice running around. But when it's this cold, I can just kind of accept my fate. And then when we're in here, it's kind of nice. You get warm, stay warm. If we can catch a bunch of fish doing this, I'm all in.
I'm good with it.
All right. Boy, if ever there was a fish lighter hooked than that, I don't know what it would be. That's a nice fish, probably about 18, 19 inches. Yeah. All right, here we go. Shoo, bye, fish. Jeez, I got another one down there waiting.
Oh, man. I tell you, this minnow is not bringing them in. I'm going to have to try something different here.
I have a ridiculous number of little Rip and Raps in the tray over here, and I'll be happy to share.
Well, let's give it a whirl here.
I'd recommend the orange UV. There he is.
There he is.
It's a walleye.
Walleye.
That's a really good way to end up with a jigging wrap in your hand. Lift them out of the hole like that. Come here, you. They're just coming up. I mean, 2, 3, 4 feet, chasing it. A lot of window shopping right now. Let go. I like that these fish eat when the sun's up.
Yeah, that is nice.
All right. Probably about I bet you that one's about 15 maybe.
Yep, 15 or so.
Be a good
16
eater.
maybe.
See you later. Another one that I almost screwed up, where I just dropped it right back down in his nose, and actually the two that I would say I kind of screwed that up. I've caught those fish. Maybe that's the deal.
Maybe that's
just
the curveball.
Drop it right past them and then make them work for it. Well, you know, when the fish is 5 feet down, the cone, the area you're seeing is about that big.
Not very big.
It's really easy to think that fish is gone when all he is just parked off to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
StrikeMaster introduces the new Lithium 40 Volt. Everything you've ever wanted in an ice auger. With a 40% increase in cutting speed over the competition and up to 100 holes per charge, the Lithium 40 Volt has the power and stamina you need to hunt down your next big bite. And for a limited time, all Lithium 40 Volt augers come with a spare battery, free. The new Lithium 40 Volt, only from StrikeMaster. From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand. Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Come on, guy. Oh, man. Do it. There's one.
Yeah, boy. Is that a jigging minnow fish?
Jigging minnow fish. Feels like a decent one.
Atta boy.
Right on.
That's a better caliber fish there.
Nice. 19-incher or so?
Heck yeah. I bet she's a little longer than that.
Yeah, maybe.
Chubbo. 9 foot of water, middle of the day. Or high sun anyway. I got one working here now too. Nice fish. That's definitely our best fish of the day so far.
Yeah.
I bet you it won't be our best by the end of the day.
No, I don't think so. There you go, bud.
Jigging a minnow, huh?
Yeah, that seems to be the ticket. They just come flying up on it and crushed it.
I'm willing to change. I'm fishing the jigging wrap still, and you know I've had fish boil up on it, but they just depart stage left. So
yeah,
if that's what it takes, not something I do very much of.
No.
Through the ice, honestly. Mostly spoons, but here in the river, there's so much current, like the flutter spoons or whatever.
Yeah, they'll be down the river.
They're 5 feet behind you.
Yeah, back to the basics.
Right. Well, if it works in a boat, it'll work in the ice, through the ice.
Definitely. Marking one. Come on. Come on. Come on, guy.
Crack his neck. Heck yeah. Why can't we catch fish when there's 2 jigging minnow in the water? We all have our role to play. Yeah. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Jigging minnow fish.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's probably one of the most underused techniques. I rarely use it.
Yeah, it is. And it's so simple, but effective.
If the ice wasn't here, we were out in the boat, we'd be catching them with a jigging minnow.
Exactly. Yep.
It's so brutal out there today. If we weren't fishing in the hub, we wouldn't be fishing. There's about 30-mile-an-hour winds, 25, 30. 0 degrees for temperature. That guy's kicking your butt.
He is. I'm letting him go. Back you
He's
go,
being
bud.
insistent. It's kind of the way our seasons go. We start out and, we're never in the houses. We're out there running around and chasing fish, bouncing from hole to hole, and then January comes. Yeah. Every year it's kind of the same deal.
Negative 30 wind chill is serious business.
Yeah. Things freeze and break off.
Yeah.
We'll move around a little bit today. No, nothing major. We're just going to stick on the shallow flat adjacent to the main river channel here and just target the fish that are more aggressive up here feeding. You'd agree, wouldn't you? If we were to go out in the deeper water, we'd see a lot more fish.
A lot more fish.
They're just lethargic.
Yeah, we want to be up on the shallow flats here where they're coming up and they're a little bit more aggressive.
You still get whitefish up here too, the shallow.
Yeah, getting whitefish. We even had a real nice northern the other day. It was a nice bonus fish. So.
Well, the whitefish are all the rage over here, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's fishing those these days.
Yeah.
What do you say? You had 16 of them up in there?
Yeah, we had 16 of them the other day, and you know, another fun fight.
Heck yeah.
It's a bonus.
The one that I had hooked that was up into the hole is nose. You know, I could see most of the fish. It was a nice whitefish.
Yeah, good size usually up in here.
It's gonna happen.
There. Got him.
Score, Walter.
Whitefish.
Walter's cousin.
Walter's cousin, yeah.
It's a decent whitey.
Nice whitefish. I mean, real good eats. A lot of people love them.
Eat them fresh.
Yep.
Don't freeze them, and they are good eats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Back
He
you
wasn't
go, buddy.
aggressive as you see him sometimes, where they race up and down. He was kind of slow.
Oh, he was slow. He did a lot of following around and up and down and all around.
He had to be convinced, but in the end, you win.
Yeah.
The Lithium Shuttle, only from Markham Technologies. Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
At Aluma, we make the longest-lasting, most dependable enclosed trailers on the road today. By building quality our competition just can't match. Our all-aluminum construction gives you a heavy-duty but lightweight trailer that can handle your tough hauls. Aluma trailers are engineered for ease of use, with you in mind. All backed by our unbeatable 5-year warranty. Work or play, get there with Aluma. We're in it for the long haul.
Proving yet again that the best never rest, Otter introduces Otter Thermal Tech, the proprietary full thermal shell found on every Otter shelter. Beginning with the all-new XT-H Hub shelters and the all-new lightweight one-man XT Hideout, on up to the ever-popular XT and XT Pro Series shelters that have earned a near-legendary reputation for unmatched toughness and durability. At Otter, we know stopping at good enough is way overrated. This ice season, see for yourself how the best just keep getting better.
All you have to do is break out the cookies, buddy.
Here it comes.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Climb the ladder. There's 2 of them.
Come on. There he goes. Oh, it's nice. All right.
What'd you get there?
Right on.
Right on is right.
That one just absolutely choked it.
Good luck with that. Here, I can help with that. I don't know if you got one handy or not, but I do. Nice.
Very nice. Food in hand, fish will bite.
Right? He broke out the Christmas cookies.
Back you go, bud.
We just put an underwater camera down, and it's just a huge sand flat. Looks like the surface of the moon.
Yeah,
Just
and a lot of craters.
craters all over the place in it. There's just a little patch of gravel on us, or underneath us. I don't think the fish are necessarily, relating to that little patch of gravel by any means, but we're just off the edge of that deeper channel, and these fish just come up here in waves and mill around, and every so often, every 10-15 minutes, we get another group of fish that comes through, and if we catch 1 or 2 of them, it's, stay pretty busy.
Yeah.
And we weren't joking about just breaking up the Christmas cookies.
No.
He was just talking about how his grandma made some great eats, and always happen. It's like talking on the cell phone. Put your cell phone out of your pocket. And
you know you're going to get bet on.
yep. Ooh, 2 of them.
Two. Yep, how about now? There.
There you go. Got it right in his pie hole, huh?
Not bad.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Eat your size fish. Following me around, up and down, probably 4 or 5 times before he decided he was going to do something about it.
He was doing laps.
Yeah, he was. Little workout.
There he is. That one was enthusiastic.
Nice.
For the folks at home, that fish was 3 feet under the ice. Oh. These river walleyes don't behave like river walleyes are expected to when there's no flow, or limited flow.
Limited, yep.
Yeah, they can work anywhere in the water column when there's the flow's this low.
Yeah.
See you later, little buddy.
It's fun when they're chasing right up underneath the ice, you know.
I saw him initially at about 4.5 feet down, and he lifted up on it, and of course you saw the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, he circled down, I dropped down to him, and boom, up he come again.
Yeah. Vapor trail.
I should probably ask you to grab a minnow, because you grabbed that lucky one. No, I got it. I can't ask you twice, but you did grab me a good one. Yeah, so if the game plan's going to be fishing, jigging minnow, middle of the day to keep putting fish on the ice, I mean, I can tell you, you can't catch very many fish on a rip and wrap or a jigging wrap or any other kind of, spoon with a minnow head. They're just like not having anything to do with it. But we'll just keep squeaking out fish on a jigging minnow until prime time, and then we'll, or at least I will,
bring out the aggressive tactics.
Bring out the howitzers.
Yes.
Well, that typically will catch you more fish anyway, you know, that time of day.
Yeah, it will. I'll be right there with you, I'm thinking.
Hide the jigging wrap box.
I already put some in the pocket. That's what you don't know.
You are a smart guy.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
In today's Spot on the Spot ID, we're fishing the Fox River where it flows out into Green Bay. You can see here's Green Bay. Now, the Fox River is known as a phenomenal springtime fishery when all those big females come up out of the bay and pile into the Fox River. That's not the case this time of year. Typically, we're talking about a large population of, let's say, quote-unquote eaters, 15 to 22-inch fish with the occasional large fish available. But the good thing is the numbers of fish that are in the river this year are very high. So it seemed like the ideal situation for us to pop up that Otter Resort hub and fish a body of water that has a very high density of fish and wait for those fish to come to us, knowing that we were going to be severely limited in our ability to move around. So this was our approach. I'm going to zoom in here, get us centered on a section of the Fox River, and right down the middle, right in the center of the river there, you can see that's the main channel. Anytime you're working near the main channel of any river, you're going to have to be careful of ice conditions. Spud ahead of you, we did have good ice. That can change in a heartbeat, so keep that in mind if you're going to come fish the Fox River. So, you can get out in deeper water, main channel, middle of the day, and you're going to probably have more fish underneath you, but they're not terribly aggressive, and you're going to have a much smaller class of fish mixed in. So our approach was to get on the edge of that river channel in a spot where we knew we could camp with our Otter Resort and wait for waves of fish looking to feed that would cycle up out of that main channel and work up on that shallower break. And we didn't have fish under us non-stop, but every 10 or 15 minutes, particularly as the currents would ebb and flow, we'd get a fresh flush of fish up onto the edge of the shallow flat, and they tended to be a little bit larger and more aggressive. PJ spent a lot of time fishing this river, moving out into that deeper water, middle of the day. If you've got high sun, you'll definitely see more fish, but those fish are incredibly hard to catch. And early and late in the day, when those fish really fire up and get active, you're gonna wanna be on that shallow edge. So put these techniques to use on this river or any river you might be fishing throughout the upper Midwest, and you're gonna be successful.
Looking for the perfect fishing vacation? Leech Lake, Minnesota. There's over 112,000 acres of water to explore with fantastic walleye, bass, pike, panfish, and trophy muskies. The fishing opportunities are endless. Leech Lake has it all with over 30 resorts, lodges, campgrounds, and hotels line its pristine shores. Plan your trip. It's Minnesota's original up-north vacation destination.
Markham's new pocket-sized handheld underwater cameras, the Recon 5 and 5 Plus, use a 5-inch color display to deliver superior screen detail and employ a combination of dark water LED and infrared lighting to punch through the darkness. The Recon 5 Plus adds a built-in DVR and on-screen display for critical information, previously only available on full-sized underwater viewing systems. This winter, see what you've been missing with a Recon from Markham Technologies, the undisputed leader in underwater cameras.
Showed up right on it.
That one's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it. I believe in you.
There he is.
I believe, I believe, I believe.
Got you, bud.
Hey.
Yeah. Jigging wrap walleye.
That's right. It was getting to be about that time.
Yep.
We've got the current right now just firing around. It's like every different direction. Your line goes this way. We get some fish in, then it goes that way, and then we get some fish in, and anytime it goes slack, then the fish are gone.
Yeah, it seems like they're just riding right on that current.
Well, I suppose they're out there in deeper water, and then for whatever reason, the current picks up, and they just slide up this edge a little bit, and the current goes dead, and they slide back down. Is that one hooked permanent like?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
We've got the double lip going on
there
here.
There you go. Sewed it shut.
Yep. There we go. Back you go.
Nobody's happier than the walleye, right?
Well, that was the reaction I was hoping for. From
Finally. Yeah, even the jig and minnow got a little weird, didn't it?
Yeah, I did.
I like the tool pockets.
Yeah, that's nice. Tools are good.
Yeah, it's new for this year. I'm all for being outside and running around when we get a chance to, but that was not today.
Yeah, that's what I do the majority of the time, but yeah.
I think that's the way most successful ice anglers approach it.
Yeah,
but, you get a hand like this where it's going to be, 30 below zero with a wind chill. No, thank you.
And at a spot like where this, it just really isn't that necessary to run and gun too much. And when that's what you're doing the majority of the time, that comes with open arms. It's like
plant your flag on the edge of the channel and have at it.
Sit and catch fish. Oh, there's another one. What do you think, bud?
That's got to go. There it was.
There it was.
All right.
Nice fish.
Heck yeah.
That works.
There you go. That's a nice fish.
Nice fish. Choke that wrap right down.
I'm working one here. Come on, eat it.
Getting towards the afternoon, they're getting a little more aggressive.
You got another one sitting there waiting.
Yeah, another one waiting for me down there.
We got the super moon tonight. That's got to mean something, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping it does.
You need pliers again?
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting a little more aggressive if they're starting to commit to that wrap a little better.
We'll take it.
I like it.
We've got a lot of fish already today. We'll take a whole bunch more. Right. And you do have another one just sitting there waiting for you.
I'll let this one go and then go after it.
You got two more now. Look at that. Send a couple over here, will you? Shoo them over. Got him. So far, these lights in here don't seem to be bothering the fish at all.
Not a bit.
I've had on clear bodies of water, you try to do this like on a leech lake.
Yeah.
With lights like this, 8, 9, 10 foot of water, you don't catch it.
You won't even mark a fish.
So what's happened here is, we expected a really fast-paced sundown bite, and it didn't happen. We caught some fish, but now we've kind of gone back to the jig and minnow because these fish have just slowed down a little bit. It's dark now, but we're still able to catch them. And I got another one waiting there, so we'll fire this guy back. And what I'm thinking is just maybe we've got that super moon tonight, and once that moon gets up a little bit higher, get some light back on the ice, I wonder if these fish won't kick back into higher gear. And you picked me a great minnow, by the way.
I tried.
You've been doing that all day. If you ever need a recommendation or whatever, I'm here for you.
For the minnow grabber?
Sure. All right. Yeah, I was
another one looking here.
kind of surprised at just how slow things got.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. On the artificials, you know, the spoons. Oh no, did you get him?
Almost got him.
It was a walleye. I can confirm it. I saw him in the turn. That'll happen when it gets dark like this. I mean, even these walleyes, I mean, they can see, but not as good as during the day, obviously. And
yeah,
they don't quite get the grab on it as much as you'd like. And I've got one waiting.
Yeah, he just kind of glommed on that one.
Yeah, that one that I just caught didn't hit it super hard.
No. Oop, there's one. Right below the ice here.
Now those are the ones we want to see. You know, when these fish get real active and aggressive, they'll be 5 to 2 feet under the ice. Oh, I just missed mine. Dang it.
Oop, there, I got him.
Good man. And there's another one waiting for you.
There is another one there.
A little better fish?
Yeah, decent.
We'll take them today,
Yeah,
huh?
definitely.
God, got a ton of fish today. Just a ton of fish.
Yeah.
Keep them coming, man. It'll be interesting to see if we get any kind of kicking activity around that moonrise.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. They're definitely here. There he goes.
It was that manly hook set. He just stunned him. I think it's actually gotten better. It's not a big fish since it got dark. Yeah, it's just a little guy. Basically, that was one of those where I started to lift up my rod tip and it's just like, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right. He didn't even hit it at all.
Just kind of lay on it right now.
Up and comer, folks. Up and comer. See you in a couple years. So that brings us to the end of today's show, and let me tell you, everybody here knows that we love to be out there on the ice, hole hopping, doing our thing, but every once in a while you just have to accept the fact that Mother Nature's in control. Today was definitely one of those days, and after a while it actually felt kind of good to be in there next to the heater, and we're very thankful that the fish cooperated the way they did. So it was great fishing with PJ Vick. He'll definitely be making additional appearances with us here at In Depth Outdoors. Now, before we go, I want to remind everybody, make sure you enter the Dream Trip giveaway. To do that, go to our homepage, click on the logo for the Dream Trip giveaway. Make sure you get entered for your chance to fish and film with In Depth Outdoors TV. So thanks to everybody for tuning in. Stay toasty out there, and we'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.